Now, what if I want to find out where a specific element lives inside an array? So I want to find out which index new has, and let's say I wouldn't know. I have a method to find this out. I can call IndexOf on my array and pass the value of which I want to get the index. So what do you think I'll see in the console if I hit run? I see 0, because that is the index of the array item here, because new gets inserted as the first item of the array and therefore has the index 0. Of course, you can combine things like, let's say, array, then squared brackets, and between squared brackets you have to insert the index you want to access. And I'm getting the index with the IndexOf method. And I'm now setting this equal to old. And then I print my array here. What do you think we'll see in the console now? Well, we got old 1, 2, 3, 4, because I'm finding the index of new here, and this gets returned and is 0. Therefore here I'm technically calling array 0. That's what this will resolve to in this case. And I'm setting it equal to old. So I'm replacing the first element with old here. What if I wanted to extract a part of an array and assign it to a new array? Is that possible? Well, I'm pretty confident it is. I'll create a new array here. And well, I could set it equal to array, but now it would be the same. What if I only wanted to get the last two elements, 3 and 4 in this case? I can call the Splice method for one, and I can insert or pass an argument which defines at which position I want to start to splice a bit off that array. So remember, I'm inserting a new item here at the beginning, so technically I will have index 0, 1, 2, 3. I want to start at index 3. Now let's see what happens if I print out new array here. I get 3 and 4, the two items I wanted. Now what if I wanted only a part of the array? Let's say the 2 and 3 here, so in the middle of the array. Well, I would start at index 2, which would really refer to this element here, since I'm inserting a new element at the beginning, don't forget that. And then I can pass another argument to this splice method, which indicates how many elements, beginning from this index on, I want to take. In this case, 2 elements, 2 and 3. So this includes the indexed element here itself. So if I now print this or run this, you see that I got 2 and 3. Now, however, have a look at what happens if I now also log out the old array. What do you think we'll see in the console? Well, you see that the old array misses the 2 and 3. It really got spliced up, so we took 2 and 3 and pulled it out of the old array, and the old array is therefore only old 1 and 4. Now, maybe you want the behavior and maybe you don't. If you don't want it, then the splice method is the wrong method and you should use slice instead. However, the slice method works a bit different. Here, we're not specifying from which index how many items, but instead from which index to which index. So we're starting at index 2. And again, this is only index 2 because we're inserting a new item at the beginning. Otherwise, this would be index 1, of course. So we're starting at 2. And then now we would end at 2, which of course would give us no element at all. So I want to end at 4 here. Let's see what's now printed if I run. Now you see I'm getting the values 2 and 3 and I store them into a new array. But the old array remains untouched and it still has all its values. And again, depending on your idea or what you want to achieve, either splice or slice might be the correct method. Only keep in mind that you have to change the arguments because slice expects starting and ending index, whereas splice expects starting index and number of elements. So there is a slight difference here.